what do you think is the most common sales objection? Your price is too high. Either you are in a B2B business or a B2C, or you are dealing with let's say on face-to-face direct meeting also. Client always tell that your price is too high. This is very common, and we need to understand why a prospect says that your price is too high. And I have seen, even I have experienced myself, when things goes very well, when during a sales conversation we start and we discuss about our product services, and then we ask some question with client answer it very well, and we start thinking that now that closure will happen, but suddenly client throw an objection saying that your price is too high. Isn't it too frustrating, right? So I'll share something where you can avoid getting this objection at the first place. So how to first understand why the price objection, why client says that your price is too high. So if client is saying that your price is too high, it means that the perceived value of your product or service is in the mind of the prospect is lesser than the price which you have quoted. So how we measure a perceived value? So perceived value is measured by the price a prospect is willing to pay for the product or service you are offering. So we need to understand that we need to provide first that value of our product at the first place before getting this objection. When we go and meet a client, we discuss about our product service, we need to focus on what are the challenges the prospect is facing, why they have called us today for this meeting, what is the purpose, from where they want to go from here. Once we understand this, it's very easy to handle to avoid this objection at the first place, because once we create enough value of our product, when we show the prospect that this is where our product or service can help you getting from place A to place B, increasing your revenue from this to that, or solving your problem where your problem, your stakeholder problem. So how you can get benefited from the product and services. And so this is the one way you can avoid it. But suppose you anyhow you get this objection that your price is too high, I can't afford it. So now how to handle this objection is that the same way which I have said 3F method. You can say, Mr. Prospect, I really appreciate you telling me this. Could you help me out a little bit more and tell me where do you think the price why do you think my price is higher? So now when you ask this question, a very specific question, to the point question, the prospect has to give a reason why do they think. So maybe they give some reason, they quote about that the other competitor, what they are offering, or something they may mention about your service is not up to that mark or whatever. Now you take that point and then again take the prospect back to the value of your product service, and you have to stitch it with the challenges what they are facing, what are the pain areas. So you have to tell them about like how your product or service can help them overcome their challenges. This is the way where you can handle this objection very well. Now coming to the second objection, very common objection, that I need to discuss it with my team, I need to run it with my manager or my team, I'll get back to you, right? Or I need some time to think. These all are almost similar objection. So if the client is if a prospect is saying that I need to think about it, this is not an objection actually. This is where the prospect want to avoid you. Maybe he is not giving a a reason, exact reason or exact objection. Sometimes what happens when we are dealing with a prospect into a B2B environment, the prospect tend to they don't give the exact information because there are some they want to keep it private, some of that the decision making process and other thing. So this is not an objection actually, but you need to find out why he is saying that I'll get back to you, or I need to think over it. So you can ask Mr. Prospect, I really appreciate you saying that, can you help me out, understand more what are the point you are actually thinking of, if I can help you out on this. Now if client is saying that I need to run it through my team, or I need to discuss it with my manager, you can always say that it's really great, and is it okay if we all three people or the team can sit together and we can discuss on that, whatever I have discussed with you here, or we have discussed together, I can present the same with your team as well, so that we will align with that complete discussion. So this is the way where you can handle this. So why generally we get this objection that I need to run it through my team, or I need to discuss it with my manager? It means that during the discovery phase, when you were talking to the prospect at the first time, when you were qualifying the prospect, you did a mistake. You didn't ask him, is he a decision maker? Now you cannot directly ask him, right? It's not look good asking that is he a decision maker. However, you can ask it in a other way, that can you help me understand, Mr. Prospect, can you help me understand, so what typically is your decision making process, right? This sound good, right? So you can ask in that way. You can ask again in other way also, you can ask, so may I know, who all will be involved in the decision making process for the project like this. This is all from my end today. If you like this video and you want to see more videos like this on sales objections and sales training videos, I will be posting more videos. So do subscribe my channel and hit the like button, so that you will get a notification whenever I come with a new video.